How did Coca-Cola become so powerful? There are various causes for this. Cocaine and Father Christmas are two examples. Their secret ingredient, though, might be their marketing. Welcome back again to the Extreme Sports YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe. Without further ado, let's get started. Coca-Cola is one of the world's most recognizable brands. Sports are crucial to their approach. Dr. John Pemberton sold the first glass of Coca-Cola on May 8, 1886, at Jacob's Pharmacy in downtown Atlanta. Coca-Cola was a novel refreshment in its first year, serving 9 drinks each day. Watch how it all began right here. The extraordinary story of a legendary brand and the corporation that carries its name. Learn about Coca-Cola advertising, products, and important milestones from the company's first 125 years. The Contour bottle has received recognition in the fields of art, music, and advertising. Learn about the partnership that began in 1915 and resulted in one of the world's most recognized designs. Coca-Cola, unlike Nike or Red Bull, does not support athletes. They selected a different path. It is not a less successful strategy. Finally, after seeing several films on the swoosh and the bull, we felt it was time to dissect Coca Sports Cola's marketing approach and learn how the Olympics and FIFA helped Coca-Cola gain popularity. All of the best brands have one thing in common. They don't only sell a product. They are attempting to sell a tale, a way of life. Apple seldom discusses battery life or bits. They want you to think differently, they say. Use their tools to be creative and alter the world for the better. Nike never speaks about their shoes and how their Air soles are superior to Adidas. They recognize outstanding sportsmen and sports. It is who they are and what they stand for. And it's probably why you think of sports when you see the Nike or Red Bull logos both. By sponsoring exceptional athletes, they have created performance-driven sports brands. If this method is so effective, why isn't Coca-Cola following suit and supporting high-performance athletes? Because it would not be genuine. Despite the fact that the original recipe contained cocaine, the drink is no longer used to boost performance. Even so, this does not prevent them from engaging in sports marketing. Sports and Coca-Cola may not appear to be a natural marriage, but yet, the fizzy drink has been pouring itself all over sports since its inception. In 1984, Coca-Cola sponsored the inaugural Olympic Games. Since 1928, it has been the event's longest-running partner. Coca-Cola became one of FIFA's initial worldwide partners in 1976, helping to support programs that developed football around the globe. Since then, they have sponsored every World Cup. While Coca-Cola has always had relationships with national teams and club teams, the firm appears to be focusing on huge events, rather than a single superstar athlete. To be honest, we understand why Coca-Cola avoids athlete sponsorship. So, what's the attraction of sponsoring the Olympics or the World Cup? Coca-Cola's argument is interesting and informative. This is the crucial aspect. Coca-Cola wants to share in your joy at major sporting events. Usain Bolt triumphs in the 100 meters. Coca-Cola is there. Cristiano Ronaldo converts the penalty. Coca-Cola is there. Brazil has won the World Cup. Coca-Cola is there. Coca-Cola celebrates in the same way as Nike celebrates outstanding athletes. Open happiness, taste the feeling, says life. Coca Marketing Colas has always focused on selling a lifestyle. And what better way to do it than by plastering its brand all over stadiums and saturating television screens? Struggling with motivational commercials. As a result, their brand is never far from sight. Best athletic events of all time, with 3 billion people watching. If you are constantly seeing the Coca-Cola logo and advertising throughout the crucial events in the World Cup and Olympics, you begin to link Coke with that joyful sensation. It's all about conditioning. Coca-Cola took this strategy to a whole new level before the 2010 World Cup. They recognized fans were especially excited to see what fresh celebrations the players will perform. During the World Cup, they prepared an advertisement commemorating the history of goal celebrations. Viewers will now be reminded of Coca-Cola whenever someone celebrates. This resulted in there is a clear emotional relationship between major World Cup events and the Coca-Cola brand. This is the most basic sort of lifestyle marketing. Something that every brand sponsoring the World Cup or Olympics is involved in on some degree. Yet Coca marketing colas goes much farther. Latest research has revealed that taste has the ability to bring back memories. Particular recollections and emotions from prior times you ate the same food or drink. This is especially true with sweets. Eating sugar while experiencing a certain emotion will help your brain remember that emotion, ready to be activated again when you eat the same substance in the future. This is a dream come true for Coca-Cola. If they can convince us to drink a Coke while watching the World Cup, they've succeeded. Our brains immediately connect such memories and feelings of connection. Coca's Sweet Cola's flavor brings enjoyment and magic. With only a taste in a 30-second commercial, Coca-Cola has evolved from a highly harmful beverage to a gateway to someone of the most thrilling times of our lives. Quite a marketing conjuring act. And the statistics speak for themselves. Their own financial filings show that during an Olympics or World Cup, worldwide sales typically increase by about 5%. It equates to an average sales gain of around $600 million every year. Yet, Coca-Cola only pays roughly $100 million to FIFA for each World Cup. According to one research, Coca-Cola has a statistically significant advantage. Increased popularity over Pepsi as a result of Olympic sponsorship promotions. This would imply that some of Coca-Cola's surge is due to this. At these events, Pepsi customers are converting to Coca-Cola, at least for the length of the competition. This is why Pepsi chose to respond. Coca-Cola and Pepsi's rivalry is commonly referred to as the War. Cola Wars. It's even got its own Wikipedia page, so you know it's serious. Pepsi moved to football in 2006, hiring Lionel Messi as an ambassador. Since that time, he has appeared in multiple advertisements for the company, which are conveniently published shortly before each World Cup. This mix of celebrity and World Cup buzz has resulted in millions of impressions for Pepsi. Despite the fact that the brand is not an official World Cup sponsor, Pepsi's 2018 World Cup commercial was the most watched of the tournament, beating out official sponsors Coca-Cola and McDonald's. This is an excellent example of ambush marketing. This is when a company develops a marketing campaign with the goal of increasing sales, identifying oneself with an important event without having to pay for the privilege. Because of the popularity of ambush marketing during the Olympics and World Cup, to maximize money, the organizers of these events have introduced unique sponsorship categories. Coca-Cola is the official and exclusive beverage under its existing arrangements of both incidents. As a result, Pepsi cannot officially advertise during. The only option is to ambush the two most important athletic events on the globe. The attempt that Pepsi has made to divert attention away from Coca-Cola. During these events, it is clear how important sponsorship is to the bottom line. Coca-Cola should not be excessively alarmed. Following Nike, Coca-Cola is the brand that most people associate with the Olympics. This might explain why Coca-Cola just decided to enhance its product cooperation with the IOC, becoming the highest-level Olympic sponsor. It comes as no surprise. Coca-Cola has constructed one of, by collaborating with sports, the strongest companies in the world. Branding our brains by producing a flavor that people throughout the world remember. The universe of the greatest athletic events in history. That's the end of today's video. If you did, help us out by giving us a thumbs up and recommending this video to other sports lovers. Subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell to make sure you never miss out on our next videos. See you at the next one.